Today I'm in the wood yard. It's a delivery day. I didn't plan on it, but here it is. Here we go. So today turned into a delivery day, even though I wasn't planning on it. I got 2 texts and a phone call today, guys that want wood. I got one guy that wants a full cord. He wants hickory and white oak. Another guy wants just oak, and another guy wants just mixed hardwood. And 2 of them I got scheduled for today, so it's already the afternoon. So I'm going to quick load up this load. It's going to be a face cord, third of a cord of oak. We're going to go deliver that, and then we're going to come right back. Then we're going to fill the trailer with a full cord, the other trailer, and do some deliveries because it's cold and people want to stay warm. They want some firewood, so I'm going to load it up right now. So there's probably not quite a face cord or third of a cord left in this bin. All that's left now is just this debris stuff on the bottom and some chunks kind of laying all over. That stuff over there is white oak, and I don't want to take that because I've got somebody that wants that white oak that's over there, and this stuff right here is what I'm going to take. Just kind of clean this up a little bit, and we're going to go over to the other bin. But we're going to do a half a load here. Face cord, third of a cord, a ricka roll, a run. There it is, a face cord, a third of a cord, a ricka roll, a run. I think I got them all. Let's go do a dump. So I just swapped trailers. I have the big trailer on now, and I'm going to load this wood. This is all white oak right here. And the guy that's getting this, he heats, well, he burns in a fireplace, partial heating, but he also smokes meat. And he had never used white oak before, and he wants to try it. And I got about, actually it's a little more than a face cord here, or a third of a cord. So we're going to put that in, and then he wants 2 face cords of hickory. So what I'm going to be doing to get a full cord in here is when I fill up my trailer, if I go to the silver metal, level the whole trailer, it's 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord. And if I go up to this between the 2 boards, so it's basically level with this back end, which is 30 inches, something like that. If I go level with that, it's a full cord or 3 face cords. And I'm going to put just a little bit extra in. And then if I go in loose, I go right to the top with a little bit of a crest, and it ends up being 4 face cords or just a little bit more than that, or a full cord and a third. So we're going to chuck some wood again. Well, there it is. It's not quite a face cord or third of a cord because a bunch of this underneath I found out was red oak. And he didn't want red oak necessarily, so I kind of just left this stuff through a couple pieces over here. And this is all white oak that's in here now. I have 2 pieces up here just to show you the difference because it's actually quite hard to tell once the wood gets aged. But the white oak tends to be a little creamier. If you can see, this is white oak right here, and this is the red oak. You can see the difference in the color. And because there's no bark, it makes it really hard to tell. I did see a couple pieces with bark, but there weren't many. There was only just a few in there. But yeah, it's kind of a creamier, I don't know, like Caucasian color. And this is more Indian color, feather Indian, North American native. I don't know. It's red oak. So that's that, and that's that. I thought I saw a piece that had bark on here, and that can be an indicator too, but I know I threw one in, but there wasn't many. It's really hard to tell the difference once they start to be aged, especially once the sun hits it and it starts to weather and looks gray. It gets very hard to tell, and side by side is what's the easiest. If you had to just look at it, I guess I can see it because I look at it all the time, but you can see the color of this right now. If you look at the color of this wood, and then you look at the color of this wood, it's just more of a pinkish, orangish color, the red oak is, and this is more of a creamier color. So I don't know if that helps or hurts, but so now we're going to go put the rest of it in, and it's going to be all hickory, the rest of it. So we're going to fill up the rest of it all the way right to this board right here, all the way across. Going to be lots of hickory. There it is, a full cord. Or some people like to say 3 face chords, 3 ricks, 3 ranks, 3 rolls, 3 runs. I think I got them all. It is in. Now, for those of you that don't know, you can figure out the amount of wood you have when you have it loose. Stacked, yes, 128 cubic feet stacked, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high, 8 feet long. Or you could do one row that is, let's see, 8, 16, 24 feet long. Also a full cord stacked, 4 feet high, but 24 feet long. But if you throw it in loose, obviously there's going to be more volume because you have more fluff. So the number that most of the people throw around is 180 cubic feet. I tend to think it's more like 185, 190. I just throw extra in. So like I said before, if I was to fill it just level right here across the back gate, or with the bottom of the top board in between the two boards, right up to here, level across is just a little more than a full cord, and I just throw a bunch of extra in. A couple extra armfuls just to make sure I've got enough. So there you go, those are the numbers. 180 to 190 cubic feet loose, or 128 cubic feet stacked. Same amount of wood either way. Some people have a hard time comprehending that, but that's the way it is. And the reason I know that is I had this trailer when I was still doing stacking of wood, and I'd have a full cord somebody would want, and I would throw it in loose, and I would find out it was always the same amount. It was right level with this board all the time. And it's like, well, if I know that's how much it is, why am I stacking anymore? And then when I moved here to this new wood yard, the farm here, Bert's place, I started thinking, you know, I'm going to do these bins because the wood will be looser, not stacked. It's not as compact and tight, so the air flows through it, it dries fantastic, and I don't have to stack anymore. I figured it saves me about 300 hours a year of stacking. 300 hours. So for the average person, that ends up being, say, if you work a 40-hour work week, divide that into 300, that's almost 2 months worth of work, which for most people, 2 months worth of work is actually about a month's worth of work, because half the time they're at work, they're not actually working. Just saying. So there it is. It's in. We're going to go do a dump. There it is, a full cord of wood dumped. That's all I got for today, folks. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Good night, Irene.